Okay. Let's see here. Having some technical issues with Twitch and a little bit with Rumble, but it looks like I'm back up now. Oh, let me check something else. That shouldn't be going on. That shouldn't be going on. That shouldn't be going on. Alright, so I built up a base. Up in the air. Up in the air. Up in the air. Sounding up here. Sounding up here. Sounding up here. See something real quick. See something real quick. See something real quick. Twitch. I'm not getting the echo that I was before. All right, so I built up a base, and it is currently at the level of 150. You see here, I got a big old square, and this is up in the air. The reason being is that when I get around to it, I will have a couple, well, actually about 4 machines that will mine out everything in a 512 by 512 by 512 area each. So 1,028, about a 2048 by 2048 area from bedrock on up. That'll let me all the resources that are in there and change whatever else into EMC. I brought up some of my stuff, such as the smelter, my blast furnace. This is not the final iteration for my storage. A little bit on the crude side right now, and that's going to end up over in the opposite corner there. But first, I should show you what I did. Let me find the quest for it. Let me sort through some of this crap. Here we go. Inside of the Dimensional Ascension tab, you'll find the How Do I Reach This Dimension quest. Wrong one. Which one was it? Mossy. Okay, start over. Inside of the Dimensional Ascension tab, you will find the Mossy Grave Dust quest, which is fairly simple to accomplish, and the reward for that is the alchemical chest. Now, the alchemical chest requires these items: the low covalence dust, medium covalence dust, high covalence dust, a couple of obsidian, diamond, a couple miniulum ingots, and a silver chest to make that. Once you get that, you want to upgrade it to the energy condenser. That requires 4 obsidian and 4 diamond, along with the alchemical chest. That nets you this item right here. You can put whatever EMCable item into this spot right here, and whatever is required to create it will be sucked in whenever you put items in. In this case, you see that I've got a potato EMC of 64, and you'll see how that adds up into this. Got the block of diamond. You'll see that I can change that into just regular diamonds. And that zips out another block of diamond. It's just EMC. In order for me to get all of the items that I have here, such as the obsidian, I did that by placing this into this spot and transferring items into the chest here to create these by the stack. The same went for the glowstone. Now, where did all of my EMC come from? Well, to start off with, I started planting potatoes on fertilized dirt. I kept on doing that until I've got all of this set up for me to harvest. You can hear the clicking of it going into my inventory because of the size. And once it quiets down, then you know that you've got a full inventory. You can see here that it's decreasing the stack, increasing the EMC for this block of diamond. And once it's got enough, it'll create another block of diamond. The reason why I'm doing the block of diamond is that it's just a repository for EMC at this point in time. Then I just come back over here, pick up where I left off. Head back over, rinse, and repeat. You can see that I'm getting a lot of potatoes. to create this block of diamond. Considering the fact that obsidian is 64, potatoes are 64, a stack of potatoes makes a stack of obsidian, and that creates this very easily. As far as the glowstone goes, that's 1536, which isn't much more, just several stacks. But you can see that I can make a whole bunch pretty quick. The reason being is that this fertilized dirt creates the potatoes really quickly. By the time I'm done harvesting and fiddling around with a few other things, a lot of it, if not all of it, is already regrown. So I'm just going to harvest, let all that stuff fall onto the ground, and in the meantime, all that will regrow while I'm going back and forth picking up the stuff that had fallen onto the ground. Bake some potatoes for myself. Too easy. Just replenish as I go. And that's about the easiest way initially to get your EMC. So I'll do this, I'll repeat a little bit of this here in just a little bit, just to make some shorts. One of the irritating things about this is that I have to click each individual one. Okay, let me try this again. In MeatballCraft, when you come in and get into the Dimensional Ascension quest line, you want to go to your Mossy Grave Dust, create your Mossy Grave Dust, claim your alchemical chest. From there, you want to go ahead and upgrade that to an energy condenser. And all you have to do is have that alchemical chest, 4 diamonds, and 4 obsidian. That alchemical chest can then be utilized to make whatever EMCable item that is available to you. For me, I initially started off with fertilized dirt, which is dirt or other variations, along with manure from some chickens. The EMC value of that is 441. Once you've gotten enough of those, what you want to do is start a farm. My farm, all I did was start off with potatoes. So it started off with just a few rows, that it built upon itself again and again and again until I made it to this point. Now all I do is utilize my garden scythe to harvest all the potatoes that have been grown, come back over to the energy condenser, toss those potatoes in, and whatever EMCable item that I want, I place into this spot here. As I transfer the EMCable item over to what I want to make, then I can just pull that out and place it, like in the case of the fertilized dirt, or in my case right now, I'm making some blocks of diamond as a placeholder for EMC. Looks like I gotta go take care of a dog. So I'm just gonna pop up here